So actually, this game I might even ask to pause the game, early castle and early feudal,
Okay.
to try and talk us through the strategy and the matchup. That's really
Okay.
really important. That's something that MBL does really well, by the way, playing the matchup like accordingly. He's not afraid to make counter units.
Well, come here.
Chimera's Incas. Okay, well that's tricky.
I think you might even want to like jump into the house and ungarrison to save half a second. If the villagers are at the left-hand side.
Yeah, I think in this matchup that's what you have to do.
No, I mean the house builders.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just
Um,
messing around.
okay. Yeah, make sure to not X him.
Oh yeah, and I'm taking off my my thingy. Why are we playing the water Arabia? Oh, there's water in NSC Arabia? I don't like that.
It's like one pawn, like one tile. Like
Okay, okay. That's fine then.
not sure where I want to have the lumber camp. And I think I struggle a lot. At least those were the games I played, like 8 games against Project Belgium, and had a lot of like problems with scouting intel. Like I pushed
Okay.
deer way too much, or just found him late or something. It was just
Okay,
really
so
ugly.
the problem was that you didn't know what he was doing, or you didn't know where he was.
Kind of both.
Okay. I think 90% of the time, not 90%, let's say like 80% of the time, I can tell what my opponent's doing just based on the matchup. So I think if we take a look at that, like try to know what to expect, it will, we don't even have to see what he's doing. We just kind of expect it.
Seems like you're smarter than me.
No, not quite. I just probably played more. Nothing has
That's
a.
unlikely.
You'd be surprised.
Isn't that deer push a beauty?
Yeah, that's a doubt year and a half. I don't like that house, by the way. Small thing, but I think houses should be used to form a wall early.
Oh, that was the goal of that house. I didn't scout more.
Yeah, true. Okay. So what's your plan now versus Incas?
Actually, I think I will even go men at arms, but I decided that after sending 3 on wood. So now I'm sending a 4th one.
I want you to try and go scouts and clear up the men at arms like I cleared up the ones in the Burmese game.
Okay.
So it's a hard matchup, but if we can try and go scouts into like skirmishers, and maybe if we get like a lucky Vil picks, we can do some good stuff in Castle Edge. By the way, I think you're scouting your opponent too soon. I know you found everything like in terms of sheep, but I would like to see you scout this area a bit more.
Okay. I thought I
Yeah.
would wall that off anyways.
Yeah, I know, but looking at your map, I don't know. Do you feel like it's kind of awkward? Like you don't really know, you don't really have all the information that you could get.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's like you're in the dark. Yeah, it's just like I don't know, quite weird. Looks like he's giving you the eagle. That's really really good. Oh, nice. Okay.
I should not taken all villagers then.
So again, it just feels really weird that there, like, you don't have that side scattered out, because now you're taking lumber close to that, and you, like, there's an oasis in it. We didn't know about that, for example. We're walling too close to our wood line. A lot of stuff happening that's not ideal. So we didn't scout properly. Remember, you don't. I'd say you don't need that many on wood because you're Khmer.
Yeah, I
You don't
think
need
I
the
will add
barracks.
farms earlier, right?
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I wouldn't really know where to send them. I even sent a fifth one on
Probably just make a.
berries.
Yeah, probably just lure a couple more deer, I guess. I think you might have been missing 2 sheep, by the way.
No.
Oh, so you see the militia coming in?
Yeah, I saw.
Couple walls. Yeah, nothing crazy. And you can even just fight him at your berries if he comes there. Oh, yeah, that's really good, actually. Yeah, you don't need to finish those gates, that's fine. And yeah, go for that stable. Yeah, so it's gonna be into archers, so we need to go scouts, clear up the drush, and then go into skirmishes as soon as we can. Alright, nice. Phil's back to work, and now as soon as you can afford a range, drop one. Don't see it any more farms, don't make any more scouts. We need that range.
Sick, okay.
Yeah, make that range quickly.
So I add a scout now? Again? Or
Yeah. Yeah, you can start adding more scouts. Just make sure you're able to create skirmishers, that's the only thing. As long as you have enough skirmisher production, you're fine. And then probably want to get a blacksmith soon as well. Yeah, so he's got double range. Blacksmith. So we need our blacksmith fast, and we need some skirmishers. Oh, nice try from him. Okay, blacksmith should go down. Yeah. And your scouts should be seeing where his archers are right now. Okay, looks like he's just moving out. Perfect. So that's pretty much the only intel we need right now. We know exactly where the archers are. If you have confidence in your micro, use the scouts to attack him. If not, keep the scouts defensively and clean up the archers with the scrims.
it's getting fletching. I think I will just be annoying and run around, honestly.
Yeah, like I said, this is a good time to counterattack, like around the deer and the wood. Because even if he has one spear, you're able to defend. But just make sure you're able to keep an eye on the scrims at home as well. Also, start seeding more farms. You've got too much on that. Yeah, too many on that wood line. Good walls. Yeah, keep producing scrims though. 3 is not enough. You need at least like, but I like around 6. Be able to one-shot the archers. Yeah, perfect. Oh yeah, that's fantastic. And so yeah, you got rewarded for being aggressive here. Oh, he got in! That was really unfortunate. You have the scrims though. I think you need to have more scrims out earlier, by the way. You had an idle range there for a little bit. Like normally you should never take damage to this archer raid, even if he sneaks around. You should have like 6 scrims ready and just one-shot the archers as they come in. But that's fine. We still did more villager damage. He killed 2, we killed 3, I believe. Okay, wheelbarrow should have already came in. Around 16 minutes. I would see a couple more farms with those vills. And you have, just double check your idols as well. Also, at this point, adding a scout to have more vision of what he's doing is a good idea.
How did it again? No kills there.
Oh, he's sneaking in, sneaking in. Nice, good reaction. Oh, your gates are good. Nice. Yeah, you should try and go back and kill that army. He's adding in a couple eagles now. That's a forward barracks. Interesting. Alright, so run those scrims home, I think, soon. You can try and mic over the spear and stuff. And look at a second stable. Go for some knights.
Oh boy.
Oh, he's going for tower rush. Oh, interesting. Okay. Go for armor on the skirmishers and keep adding those guys. Those 6 vills in your TC, they need to be working. Just send them to a wood. We just shouldn't panic. He's going for that. We're going for Castle Age. That's fine. We still have some options. Okay, maybe yeah, get a defensive tower so you can't get in. Alright. Armor on the knights is good. Okay, going for a pause. Alright, so what we need to do now is use the skirms and the tower to defend. I think you should be okay, and then as soon as the knights come in, first of all get the armor, and as soon as the knights come in, we should be able to clear up the vills if we can. And then we'll look to take a good fight. If we can't get it, if he's playing too defensive, we'll just use the knights to go raid him instantly.
I think we instantly need to raid, right? How did we ever break his army there?
If he's got his vills like if he's trying to go too aggressive, then we can stay at home. If he's playing safe, like staying like further back, then we just go and attack him at home.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah, obviously if he like moves in.
Yeah. Yeah, defense is pretty good so far. Alright, perfect. Your scrims should be you should be using the scrims, by the way. Yeah, a couple of knights will clear those up. Use the scrims to hit the archers. Like your scrim should be right here. Alright, there's a few knights to clear up the eagles and then get your economy back on track. A few arrows at the gold, by the way. Yeah, nice. You need a few more villas to gold as well.
Yeah, I'm building a market now.
Alright, reasonably good defense. Maybe even take a look and maybe send 2-3 villas to that stone. We'll eventually want to get the TCs up. And yeah, you're missing the gold upgrade and the wood upgrade.
I think I want to counterattack.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea as well. Town watch is important though here. And make sure your gold villas when you have time are working efficiently. And yeah, you should be fine. Okay, keep a couple knights to defend these eagle raids though. Alright, look to hit the vulnerable side, so here on the hill would be perfect.
Yeah, I'm going into the gold first.
Yeah, that's good. Just making a tower.
Oh boy.
Yeah, careful with those knights.
Ah, he's diving in too deep if he wanted to run on the TC.
Alright, you're gonna want to get your second TC up and running here, I think, soon enough. Also, probably need +2 on the skirmishers, and you need more skirmishers here for those crossbows. More army in general.
Oh boy, now I'm giving it away that I'm actually moved out here.
Don't think you realized yet. Yeah, he didn't realize that. You're fine.
Yeah, don't think so.
Yeah, like I said, I think Town Watch could have came in a little bit earlier. I think it's really, really good in these situations.
And now he's going for my gold.
He shouldn't be able to do much. If he dives, you just hide in towers and houses. You'll be fine.
What am I?
Your TCs are idle. Need to fix that up.
Don't have food, my friend.
I think you might be focusing too much on those little night raids though, because you have a lot of things you keep doing at home. Example, your skirmishers shouldn't be in the range, just should be on this side. Like, you don't even need to make that tower, just use the army you have.
I think I can counterattack.
I mean, it could work, but I think you have too many problems at home, to be honest.
Oh, the tower goes up, I have one less.
Okay, the TC coming up. He's got a TC on this hill. I would always like it if you go back and kill his army, honestly. I think it would suit you much better.
Don't you think he's just jumping into, like, fighting under the towers?
Yeah, I know, but killing the army will be like instant damage for you. It will even out the game almost. I don't know how much you'll find here. We'll see. Careful defensively. You have those skirms. You should be using those skirms. Just jump into those houses. Oh, that's bad.
Why did they? Oh god, this is really bad.
Yeah.
Didn't really realize. Sick.
He did lose his army for us. It's not the end of the world, but I think we're still really far behind, to be honest. Especially versus the Mesosiv.
Forward siege by him. Sick. I'm not sure why they bugged out so much.
Yeah, guard tower now. I would almost say keep mining stone until you're able to get a castle. Yeah, you're losing a lot of the map now.
I wouldn't even know where to put the castle, so actually not even.
Probably just to clear up the 3 guard towers, reclaim the main gold and main stone. But I think at this point it's too late. I don't think it will save us here. Nice, good work on the Magnos. Nice.
I think it's just over.
Yeah, I think we can call it here whenever you want. There's a few critical moments though. Okay, let's resign. Keep the map open. Stay in the game. All right, so a couple critical moments. So as soon as he goes for the tower rush, it's huge moments. So, basically, I think okay, before that even in Feudal Age, you didn't produce skirms enough. Like you had really a lot of idle range, about a minute idle range. You could have had easily 3 more skirms, and you should never take damage to that archer rate ever. Like you had perfect range timing. You never should take damage.
Mm-hmm.
You even scouted them coming. Like that should be what should have happened was that you should have the 6 skirmishes ready, and as soon as he comes, as soon as he shows his face, you clear up his army, and then you win the game, or you're in complete control of the Feudal Age. And then after that, you would have army numbers, so he can't even come forward with towers. But let's say he still managed to do that. What you need to do is not overreact. So I didn't really like a lot of the reactions. So okay, the tower was nice. Then after that, the gates was fine. But then we didn't really use the skirmishers to prevent him from getting more towers up. So he was walking back and forth, and our skirmishers were kind of just at the back. But the skirmishers should be at the front. Like if you have army, you can't just be doing nothing with it. You have to be using it to protect ground, especially when it comes to where he places the towers. Um, like his eagle raids didn't do much. You had the knights to defend them. If we just put our skirmishers a bit more aggressively positioned to kill his archers and defend, like make sure the vills can't build more towers, he would have been stuck with just those 2 towers, and he couldn't have built more. We had skirms with +1 armor, and we had knights. Like that third tower shouldn't have came up, and he shouldn't have been able to walk around with the archers like that. So it was like too passive and too panicky for us. And then aside from that, it was a lot of execution problems. So you had vills that are idle for too long, vills running around, yeah, just stuff like that. I guess that comes with more practice, but I think under pressure you start to collapse. That's what I've noticed from these games, from this game.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm pointing out all the negative, but I don't know. What do you think? Like, where do you think you could have done better, or what do you think you did good, stuff like that?
Yeah, like not following the art, like the archers. I shouldn't have taken damage. Yeah.
Never take damage from that. Especially after scouting it. I think that's an important point to note as well. That we did everything right. We scouted it. We prepared the archers. We raided the skirms. Shouldn't take damage. Okay, and another thing. Okay, this game it was pretty much doomed. Like we were lost. But remember when you said you want to go attack him? I said I think it's best to clear the army. And here's why I say that. Okay, so if we go ahead and clear his army, it's pretty much gonna be just a pure win for us. If you go and attack him, it's gonna be a trade. And what's the trade? We're trading our army for his economy, and then we're also trading our economy because we can't defend ourselves now because he has the army at our base, and it makes the game much more complicated.
Did you feel like we had such an easy win under 3 towers?
If you didn't take damage from the early raid, and okay, no, so for that fight, yes, but would it have won us the game? No, but yeah, for that fight, yes, you would have won it, 100%.
Okay.
Especially if you catch him off guard. He was running in no man's land at the top there with the cliff, a hill. You had full vision of it. All you had to do is wrap around with the archers and the knights, the skirms and the knights, and you can easily find a way to trap him. And worst case, we get a few crossbows. He runs to his towers, we back off. Small win for us. But going in to waste all our, well, not waste, to trade our army for his economy, it makes the game much more complicated, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I said, for this game, it wouldn't have won us the game, but it's something to think about. I would say value your safety at home more than hurting your opponent.
I just felt like he will always have 15 crossbowmen left, no matter how good our engagement is. I felt because you can always get them in the guard towers, and just getting there we will get hurt, getting away we will get hurt.
But wouldn't you agree? Like he went all the way around where you put that second tower. He was there.
Yeah, but then I already have my army lost, right? Or I already had it at the front.
I think there was for sure a window to at least like try and kill that army. And even under towers, like if you position, you have skirmishers, they don't die to towers. If you position, like they were watchtowers at the time, if you position properly, you can at least cut them off from the towers, force them away, force them to run back home. That's a small victory in itself.
Okay.
I just think it's better as a general rule to improve your position rather than hurt your opponent's position. If you had to pick between the two, keep that in mind. I think that's the best. That's the best way to put it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next game.
Yeah. Let's go to the next one. Okay, let's talk about some of the good stuff that game. I think the scout raid, as soon as you saw his archers, was amazing. Like you got 3 villagers, which is huge, and we got unlucky with the wall, like the last wall, and then if we just made the skirmishes, we would have been fine. So yeah, it's pretty good. I think Daniel just got his wisdom teeth removed. He was telling me about that.
Okay. That's why he played so aggressively.
Yeah, I don't know. He's saying like he's still high from the surgery or something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the doctor gave him what kind of medication.
Waiting for you.
Whoops. Okay. Sorry. Go for it. Hopefully get a better Sid matchup though. Counts. Melee. Okay, fair. I also want to see better scouting of your map. Like I want to see like everything visible to the point where you just feel more comfortable looking at the map. That you know everything.
Yeah, I think that was heavily because of my like quadruple failed tier push.
Yeah. But yeah, true. Took up a lot of time. Yeah, but also we could have invested just an extra minute to scout at home before scouting him. I think it's valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Agreed.
your map sucks here, but we'll manage. You might need to block with a scout for that villager. Not sure.
I did loom.
Okay, cool. By the way, as far as scouting, we're still missing a third gold and a secondary stone. We don't know where those are. So, like I said, I think a little bit better scouting could help you out. Especially in the type of games where you're getting tower rush, you need to know where these resources are. Alright, and in terms of matchup, what are you thinking of strategy? And keeping the map in mind.
I think I will play very aggressively. So my plan would be man-at-arm into at least one archer range, maybe stable, maybe the second archer range, depending
Okay.
on what he plays.
I think man-at-arms into skirms is a really good strategy here. Man-at-arm into one-range skirms. Okay, he's dropping a barracks now as well. So he might be going for some sort of either drush or man-at-arms himself. Okay, you're opting for that back gold. I don't mind that. I like it. I like it.
Oh boy, didn't plan to not have loom yet.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, loom kind of screws up the early game economy. But that's fine. Better than losing a bill. Careful, there with your scouts.
That was ugly.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we don't really know yet what his plan is. That's the only issue for us. But we know he's got a forward wood line. And, well, we know he's melee, so it's most likely going to be something to do with archers. So I think maybe man-at-arms opening first and then probably into skirms, but we'll see. We'll adapt. Okay, make sure to drop a house somewhere. Yeah, nice. You're getting it.
I'm honestly not expecting man-at-arms, and if so, I can just run away.
I think you should probably go forward to their man-at-arms. Try and hit that wood line. He's keeping an eye on you. Alright, yeah. So you actually have a pretty decent map to play this one out. Alright, so basically take a vill off the gold and put it to wood. Yeah, because you see his archer range now, so we're gonna go for full skirms. So take both vills off the gold and go for skirmishes into a fast blacksmith and fletching. Yeah, so he went for straight archers, which is actually fine for us. You're still missing the wood upgrade. As soon as you can get it, as soon as you can afford it. You need more farms, by the way. Way more farms. Man, those Celtman arms are so strong. So you've added the 2 ranges, but you have both of them idle. I would have preferred you just stay on 1 range and use the wood for farms. Much more efficient.
Interesting pathing.
Yeah, those won't matter much though. We're buying some time with it though. If anything, just run that guy to the corner if he tries to chase it. Okay. You wanna try start adding those to gold now, because we're gonna want to transition eventually to archers, and you want to get those important upgrades. So fletching, yeah, then the wood upgrade, and make sure your ranges aren't idle. They should be constantly producing skirmishers. So yeah, you should have like around 6 to 8 skirms by now if you just did the 1 range and made sure that it's always working. Well, this side, the gap between the archer range and the house. And then double check your idols. A good upgrade here is Town Watch. You don't really have good vision right now, and you don't know where he can be attacking from. You have the good walls, so Town Watch can help catch his army out. Alright, so send those to gold as soon as you can have like 7, 8, and then we're gonna switch into archers ourselves. Okay, and we will barrel soon. Perfect. Get wheelbarrow?
Oh, I thought I clicked it. What did I just click then?
I have no idea, but TC was idle for a while.
Yeah, I clicked wheelbarrow. Then I must have been lagging wood.
Okay, okay. All good. Alright, so now you can switch into archer production very soon. Because, well, if he does a stable transition, we're gonna need something to counter that. So archer's the way to go, I think. And we haven't seen him, which is kind of weird. We should actually look to make... Okay, there he is. There he is. He's got the scouts transition, so you have to be careful. Trades, yeah, good. Okay, and now he just run back, perfect. Alright, so keep all your army defensively on a hill now. We're gonna look to click up soon. He's invested a lot into this army, so it's fine. Okay, and you're up, perfect. Okay, so take a couple of those off that wood line and put them to gold, and then we're gonna make a mix of archers and skirmishers. Nice. Archer armor should come in as soon as you can now.
Yeah, I clicked it 4 times.
All good. Alright. Horse collar, perfect, and then gold upgrade. And you're chilling.
Where did you go? Can I chase this? I should be up earlier, right?
I think you can, yeah, I think you can chase it. Well, depending on Malay, he might, yeah, he's already up, yeah, like I thought. But his army is mostly archers, so I think even, like, when we're a bit far behind now, but we should be able to hold with skirmishers. We should be up around now, by the way. We need to review this build order. I don't know if you checked the upgrades on that scout, but he has +1 armor. So it looks like he might play heavy castle age with knights and crossbows. Okay, get the East Crim crossbow, perfect Watkin. Alright, more expos now, more expos. We need way more expos. Nice. Forward siege, defensive siege should come up instantly. Maybe ballistics first though. Nice, well done. Alright, you can start start adding that first DC now. His forward siege didn't go through. Nice, good catch on his army. Nice, defensive siege. Okay, so now you wouldn't want to go into that chokehold. Yeah, look the micro away, those scrims don't do anything. Alright, look to try and hover here when you can. Okay, careful with the mangonels. Oh,
I pressed
that
it.
was a big shot. Yeah, not huge. Go back, we need a monastery now to heal up those guys and also convert. That TC on the hill is actually going to be good defense. I don't mind that one. Yeah, stay on your hill now. Nice. Cool. Very nice, very nice. Build production. Yeah, build production. Make more than one. Make more than one. Make 2 at a time. Yeah, look to try and visit that woodline when you can. If there's any stray vills on it, you can pick them up.
I don't think so.
Nice. Oh, get the smokes. Careful. Okay. Okay, so we know he's on 3 DCs now. We know he's got mostly elephants. I think you should try and be some unit activity around the map now, because you've got the more mobile units. One TC isn't producing vills. It's the new one.
What?
It's not. Yeah, it's not in the control group.
Yeah, I just lost all my control groups.
All right, and okay, with this TC, put vills onto stone. We're gonna want to get a castle up soon. Okay, and then yeah, you go ahead and collect those relics. Perfect stuff. We have pretty good map control. We need to use it a bit better though, I think.
Should I build another
Does it-
TC?
Yeah, you can. Kelts is actually good to go. Oh, he's attacking here with elite skirmishers, so maybe use him Mangonel defensively. Careful. Nice. He's running in here. Running those villas. Also, you're floating 1,000 wood, so maybe even drop either more ranges or make a tech switch some into like pikes or something. I wouldn't recommend that, but maybe just drop a third range could help out production. A castle on the hill. Yeah, he's got a castle on the hill. That TC is gonna suck. You should move it. He's got a castle there.
Oh.
You're going with a lot of villas there. We should look to use our army and try and get control or get some vision of this area. Oh, shoot the castle! Oh, yeah, nice, nice, nice. That's big. Yeah, all your army should go there now. Send a vill to repair the magnet now. Nice. Yeah, just repair. Nice. Alright, your own castle can go down now. And now it's a race to imp, so I would say even stop picking villagers. Get to imp, and then we're gonna trap it down. It's gonna be tricky with melee, he might get there earlier. Nice. Karambits, interesting. Careful on the front. Alright, I think your best bet is to do early Trebor, and then you want to eventually get into Wood Raiders. Okay, 1 for 1 there. Alright, a market would be nice now. And you need to get a castle on this hill to secure that stone and that massive hill on your map as well. Like, you need a castle on that hill eventually. Good raids with the crossbows there. You might be up to imp faster than him, which is nice for the trebs. And I would like to see you add a 4th DC on the woodline in the back, just to be able to get your villas count up as well. You need a big boom with Celts. Perfect. You could, yeah, get the upgrades on the woads, squires. Oh no, never mind, not squires. Got some get squires. Good cast on the hill there. It's really about the trap war now.
He's not repairing.
Perfect. Alright, fix your idols, fix your idols. Now focus a lot of your energy on economy. We want to get into woads, we want to get the upgrades for the woads, and we're gonna need a massive economy to do so. He's starting to repair now. I think it's too late. Yeah, we're winning that fight. Maybe even look to use your woads to snipe that trap. Should be a free trap. Yeah, this should be a good trap for us. So you're going stables on the side, but it's too early for that. Don't commit into too many knights on the sides. Just a few. Kill those vills maybe. Nothing too crazy. Nice. Okay, outposts on this side can happen as well. And we have plenty of idols. Oh, he's calling it GG. Alright. Nice game, nice game. Nice. Alright, what did you think of that one?
I think his scouts were blind.
Okay.
Uh,
So he kind of just made them out of habit or something and it didn't really pay off.
I think he wanted to outsmart us. Maybe he scouted. Did he? No, his scout was in there quite late, right? So he didn't see that we only that we pulled away villagers from gold.
I think he probably expected you to be on scrims. It's the only reason he had scouts. So he probably either by suspicion or by stream sniping, who knows, but he knew you were on scrims. I think your winning move was catching his army in Castle Age. That was huge. You caught his army, you did a bit of damage, and from there you didn't, you secured your map. So you actually had a terrible map here. TC on the hill was great. Cast on the hill, rush the imp. It was like pretty much like a textbook win.
Okay.
Yeah. You took a bit of damage when you came in with the elephants and the skirms, but you reacted nicely. See, you didn't panic this game. This game was way better with the reaction.
Yeah,
You just
simply because he didn't put the pressure on, right?
Well, no, I'm talking like when he came in with the elephants and the skirms. Like it was a really good reaction. It was a good reaction. Like, I've seen you panic sometimes and you do stuff that you don't have to do, but this time it was really good.
See, I just felt like he never really was on my face, right? Even when he ran around, I felt like I think he screwed up early Castle Age. He was up before me like 1.5 minutes.
Yeah, he
and-
switched into elephants, which is why he lost.
But yeah, if he just stays double archer range, crossbow skirm, I think he killed me early castle.
Yeah, no, he for sure, he made a mistake. That's what I'm saying. He's 2K4 player and he's not playing perfectly at all, not even close. But yeah, I think that was well played. I think you catching out his army early game, like early castle, and he just messaged me saying you played pretty good there, a lot of army. Yeah, well done, well done. I still think that your build early game wasn't like early feudal wasn't the best. Basically, you went up to 2 range, but you had them idle. I think we need to go over that build order. Men at arms into skirms. Basically, you stay 1 range. You make your blacksmith first. You make fletching, and then you add the second range later.
Okay.
You don't need 2 ranges first. Like you needed more farms early. You get a 1 minute faster cast time and more skirms. But yeah, that was really well done, and especially in that matchup where I would say Malay is probably favored. I don't know. It's an even matchup. Yeah, it was well played, especially with that map. All right, let's go for next game.
You're hungry.
Yeah. Well, I'm tasting victory. It's nice. It's been that's our first win versus Daniel, in at least in the last 2 sessions. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Mass idols early imp though. That was really shady.
I don't know why that happens. I think you might be focusing way too much on the small micros.
Yeah.
But I love that game with With the forward castle, it was tough. You kind of had to do that. Home advantage.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back a little bit, and then I'll be back in like 2 minutes though, before Feudal Age
Okay,
anyway.
Before Feudal Age.
Yeah.
So that's obviously a bad practice game to get the worst of all civilizations against the best. Okay, well, we need to think about winning conditions here or what. I'm not sure if that's like would be good if Hera was here now to discuss if we maybe want to restart this. By the way, guys, as you all know, I tilted too heavily after one coaching session because of a lot of weird comments. And I hope you understand that I'm not having the chat on. So we have very bad gold spot behind this, which makes it really tough.
Alright, I'm back.
I'm very clueless how to play this one.
Oh, Koreans. Aztecs. Almost a pointless matchup. I guess. So what are you thinking? I guess men at arms into praying that he resigns or something. I don't know. Not much options here.
Yeah, like most of the time I try to play men at arms into archers, hope that he somehow does a mistake, and then try to go full tower rush and castle age by trying to sneak around something. But it's more like praying than a real
Yeah.
good strategy.
I think your best bet, to be honest, is men at arms into towering yourself. Like, as much as I hate doing it, I think that's literally your best option.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe like men at arms one range into tower defense, something like that. Your map is decent aside from the forward gold. Nice walls, nice woodlands.
He has bad gold.
Yeah, it could be tower rushable later on.
That's something I would do.
Yes, that's kind of try hard. I liked it. I liked it. cool. What you could do is actually send 2 bills to take those deers, honestly.
Yeah, we'll send 3 later.
Okay, cool. Close to the mill makes sense.
Oh, what's that village up to?
Has he made the barracks yet? What is he making? That's really important. Okay, house. Look for his barracks and just scout his gold. I think he's pushing in deer on that right side.
No, he's not.
Unless that deer's just running. Yeah, find his barracks pretty much.
I think he's expecting a tower rush.
He's not on gold either. Well, I mean, on Aztecs you don't have to go into gold right away. He's going now. Okay, your man at arms should be across the map now and looking to kill those villas on the gold. Or looking to walk there at least. Okay, perfect. That's where you have to hit. Still haven't seen his barracks. He's walling a little bit there. This guy's man at arms defensively. Careful with your scout. Nice. Okay, make sure your scout's in the fight.
Nope.
Oh yeah, getting that village is nice. Perfect. No. Okay, nice. Still a range. Hit his eagle, yeah. Check if that's a range or if that's a barracks. When you can. Okay, archer range, perfect. Okay, yeah, you can play full stone walls. Okay, I actually don't mind this. It's kind of cancer, but it might actually be what we need to win. Don't forget that 1 tile gap as well. I would actually quick wall this one with the villager, just in case. And then wall that side as well. Yeah, see the men at arms are coming. I had a feeling. Nice. Yeah, you're good there. Yeah, quick wall with the other side here when you can. Alright, nice. Make sure he doesn't break in that. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. We're fine. Chilling. Okay, now with those archers, we need to look to sneak around. Like, go somewhere where he never expects you to. Literally, like, to that corner, and then to the back of his base. Something like that. We don't want to fight his army at all.
Okay, I need to grab those, I believe.
Oh, nice. That's good. Cool. You still have 1 hole here, and then you'll be fully walled. And if you want to be super safe, maybe even a tower on the gold, but maybe that's for
Yeah,
later.
that was the plan. No, we
Yeah.
need that.
Okay.
Alarm
And then that's pretty
scare.
much perfectly safe. Oh, he found you. You can fight. You can fight. You have
Yeah,
fetching.
I wanted to. Okay, then I only need one villager on there. I need some houses.
Yeah, I wouldn't keep chasing that though, because he knows you're. He knows now that you're there. I would go somewhere else. Oh, he's
You
giving the
want to
archers.
grab
Okay.
those archers?
Yeah, I mean, if he's gonna give it to you. Might as well. He's switching to eagles now. I'm not really sure.
And then I will.
Click it. Click inside his walls.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so there's no holes. Okay. All right. One more villain, and then you can click up. Nice. You forced the tower for some reason. That's really good. So what's your plan in Castle Age? Wagons?
Mass towers to the front, and then just
Okay.
rush them.
Okay. What army to support it though? Because he might have eagles. Well, he made one range, so I think just even you can go crossbows. Like keep investing into crossbows.
I think I will add some, like 3 knights to begin with, and just like I will just mass tower rush this area.
Yeah, I think that works. I don't know if you need the knights though. I think just crossbows fine. But I don't mind the
Just to be
stable,
sure.
just in case. Yeah. But yeah, you're not really gonna afford it though. That's the only reason I don't like it.
Yeah, it's just 2 knights.
Oh wow, one HP. I would move back with those archers now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. We don't know how much eagles he's got, and we can't afford to lose that army now. It's too valuable to us. Alright, and you can probably prepare the towers now. Already start sending those. Whoa, that many? Okay.
Yeah. It needs. We need something to happen. Oh, actually, maybe even castle, but
Maybe one tower into a castle. Keep sending villas to stone, like out of your TC now.
I think we need a pretty safe tower first.
Yeah, just in case. We don't really know what he's up to though. Okay, crossbows as soon as you can afford it. You don't have that many farms.
Yeah.
Couple farmers, yeah, with those wood, exactly, nice. Balance out that eco. Yeah, I like this. It's looking good.
Okay, and I can't take damage with this. And crossbowmen actually isn't really important.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can just use the towers, the archers to garrison the towers. Like a tower here and then garrison with the archers actually looks really good. Yeah, really good.
And now I should send my knight around.
Yeah, get vision because we don't know what he's up to now. He could be doing siege defense, booming. He might be on stone. We don't really know.
Not too sure if I want ballistics or.
I think booming behind this.
No. We need to end this.
Okay, siege workshop. Okay, I don't mind.
Oh baby.
Oh, he's rushing you. Okay. Tower defense. Tower defense works really well. Where's that? No problem. Just make sure you're getting more villas to stone.
Did I lose that? Oh, that is unlucky.
Yeah, that was instant conversion. It's not really gonna matter too much, I don't think. Make sure those towers are garrisoned now, Tom. What is he doing? What?
Desperate.
What the hell is that shit? Okay. Kill the ram.
Shit, don't even need scouts.
I would like to see a tower close to that stone. Okay, he's making that TC there. Maybe even just one more tower here is good. And he's calling G. Okay. Wow. Win that matchup. Okay, not bad. I think your stone walls was a really good decision. All right.
Who's coaching
Oh, what
who
do you
now?
think? Well, it seems that way. Yeah, I think pretty solid game. Not much to say about it. Yeah, not much to say about it. Well played.
I think he needs map control in Castle that I never get out. That
I
was
still
his
think
mistake.
yeah, he played really weird. I still think your stable was a mistake though. Like, I know you wanted a couple of knights, but for what really?
If he
Like,
goes for the first 8 eagles, and if I
okay,
have
but
3 knights, it's
but
just
two
so
knights,
much better.
2 knights doesn't do anything.
It-
You're better
it's-
off getting crossbow upgrade. Trust me.
Okay,
Trust me
okay.
on this one. Yeah, a stable that early when you have 6 farms is not good. Trust me on that one. Especially when you can afford crossbow instead. A couple knights is really just something that you do for safety, like for yourself. But I'm telling you, it's not good.
Okay.
Yeah. But other than that, perfectly played. Okay, I think that's all the time I have for today. I think the next guy's waiting on me, but
Okay.
yeah, those are some pretty good games. I don't know. Is there any last things you want to talk about? I think we took a look at the late game, and then we played a bunch of games, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, I think we should not play Koreans next time. It
Okay.
just is like such an untypical game, right?
Yeah. You're not actually like practicing the stuff you need to learn and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Um. Yeah, I think mostly just focusing on playing consistent. So looking to catch his army off when you have the advantage, and also not panicking when you're under pressure. And maybe if you're not, it's not that it's panicking. It's maybe like just doing better reactions, like more composed reactions.
Okay. Yeah.
And then in transitioning from castle to imp, I think your hill control was really good, especially in that Celt game. And then um, adding that fourth TC when you click up to imp is really good. By the way, I think that's something you should start looking into.
Yeah.
Adding
Yeah.
that fourth TC. First of all, it spreads out your map, and it makes like a lot of players get into the habit of not expanding, and then they eventually lose out. Like as soon as their main goal runs out, they start running out of steam, and it also lets you catch up in fills or extend your lead.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was a good session. I think you played well, and taking games off Daniel compared to 2 weeks ago where you lost 3 or 4-0, it's pretty good improvements.
Yeah. It's a bit random as well, right?
Well,
Like
yeah,
this last game especially.
that's true, but you won some hard matchups like Celt Ballet. It's not an easy matchup. Korean Aztecs is pretty impossible, but somehow we won. But yeah, I think that was good. Like I said, it's really just reactions on under pressure.
Yeah.
So cool. I think another session next week, and maybe, like I said, during the week if you're free, just let me know.
Yeah. Next week I can't, and you
Okay.
better watch Hidden Cup. So
Oh
you
yeah.
aren't allowed.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, you're probably not even allowed to give on-stream
to
coaching.
coach. Yeah.
Oh well.
Okay, so
Maybe.
we'll see.
Yeah. But I will
During
be
the week.
traveling anyways. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, it was a good session, and take care. Have a good one.
Thanks, mate.
Take care. Bye bye.